Good morning, Bitcoin. Let's check out the markets today. It's April 22nd, 2019. Bitcoin's at $5,300. I wanted to talk about this IMF blog that a few people have quoted. How to make negative interest rates work. Many central banks reduced policy interest rates to zero during the global financial crisis to boost growth. Okay, we'll say it real quick here. 10 years later, interest rates remain low in most countries. While the global economy has been recovering, future downturns are inevitable. Severe recessions have historically required 3 to 6% percentage points cuts in policy rates. If another crisis happens, few countries will have that kind of room for monetary policy to respond. So they're talking about setting up at deeply negative interest rates, a feasible option. So they're talking about getting rid of cash. This is something that has been talked about before. It would have to be electronic cash, and there would be no lower bound on interest rates. A central bank could then reduce the policy from, say, 2% to minus 4% to counter a severe recession. And it wouldn't be 4%. Let's be real here. But they're trying to say it softly. It would probably be more like minus 1,000% or something. But we won't speculate today. In comparison to alternative proposals, okay, this is important to say this. It would have the advantage of completely freeing monetary policy from the zero lower bound. It's important to know what the zero lower bound is, and this is what they're talking about trying to do, is free money from the zero lower bound. Okay? The zero lower bound is a macroeconomic problem that occurs when the short-term nominal interest rate is at or near zero. It's not zero yet, but it causes a liquidity trap and limits the capacity that the central bank has to stimulate the economy. What do they do when they stimulate the economy is they print money. The root cause of the ZLB is the issuance of paper currency by the governments, effectively guaranteeing a zero nominal interest rate and acts as an interest rate floor. Governments cannot encourage spending by lowering interest rates further because people simply just hold their money. Now, it's this guy that suggested a modern economy either fully relying on electronic money or defining electronic money as the unit of account could eliminate the zero lower bound. Now, it's important to understand that this electronic money, they're not talking about Bitcoin. They're talking about making their own money and issuing their own fiat like they do already. So it wouldn't be Bitcoin, and it wouldn't be any of these random coins or anything, just to make that clear. They'll print their own, they'll make their own just like XRP does and compete with XRP. And what's the other one that has just announced? The Morgan Bank, JP Morgan, I believe, is making their own currency like this too. So beware. They're saying this is a pro. Okay, this is a pro. This isn't a pro for people. All right, this is a pro for the central banks. Okay, this is a con. They're saying this is a con. This is only a con because it's people that are in their way. All right, this is an afterthought, of course. The pros and cons of the system are country specific and should be carefully compared to other proposals. And this is comparison to alternative proposals. So this isn't something they're talking about everywhere. But this is definitely something that Got to keep your eye on these central banks. Now, I won't speculate too much. We'll move on here and talk about Tone Vays. They just had a 5-hour over the weekend, a 5-hour debate with Willie Woo, Murad, David Paul, Chur, Tyler, and Vincent. 5-hour debate, lots of information, lots of fun. Go watch it. I'll link it in the end of the video. I wanted to point out Sonny Decree here. He has a little summary that he tweeted out. So shows that Willie Woo was definitely sure that the bottom is in, but not 100% because no one is, right? And then we got Tyler here at negative 20%, less than 20%. He's saying that it's going to go to 1,000, which is great. Let's load up if it does, right? And if it's going up, then better hold on, right? So thanks for the summary, Sonny. Here's his YouTube. I'll link it in the end of this video too. Excuse me. And I wanted to point out Jimmy Song's Twitter. He just tweeted this out, and I wanted to quote it real quick because it's nice. The soundness of money is dependent on its hardness. Its hardness of money is depending on its scarcity. Scarcity of money is dependent on its lack of control by any party. And a central point of control, therefore, makes any money unsound. And this goes along with the theme that of the central banks here and the way that they're trying to take from your savings if there's a recession. So, thank you, Jimmy, for the tweet, and thank you all for watching. Give us a like and a subscribe. Head on over to our Facebook page. It's linked here in the YouTube profile. And join the group. There's a file here with reference links. And you can put all your references in this file. And you can click my references and support the channel. And you can also donate to our Bitcoin wallet. You can donate here, and you can donate in the description below. All right, everyone, have a good day.